It's that time once again for the Sports Corner with Joe and Jake.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Sports Corner. And it's a big one today. We got a lot to talk about because the Olympics has started.
Literally.
We'll do we're also going to do the grade 8 countdown, obviously, later on, because we are doing the top 2 teams from each major sport.
That's not what we said.
Single season.
Nuh-uh. I have it all right here. I wrote it down for this exact
Don't tell me I screwed this
up.
up.
No. It's cool that you had 2 of each of the major sports. That's
right.
Fine. It's just that I found more in other sports that were like way better still.
Oh, okay, that's cool. You go where you went. I went with
it's just top 8 all sports, greatest
right.
single season teams of all time to not win a championship.
Not to win a championship, right?
Yeah.
And we'll be hitting that up at the end, like right near the end of the show, like we did last time. So have you been catching the Olympics at all?
I have been crazy busy. Obviously, I got a baby on the way, and we're getting into crunch time.
Yeah, I had a little bit busy time too this weekend.
Yeah.
Fucking tree.
I've been like fall. Yeah.
Oh my god, tree fell on the roof of the garage, man. If that tree, okay, because it's oak. I got a cord of good white oak now for my fire pit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we kind of came out on top, but no damage because the trees that were in front of the big tree,
slowed it
down, so it just laid on the roof. It didn't slam on the roof, so no damage to the garage, but an entire backyard full of tree at our rental place. So, as you know.
No, that's crazy.
You know, you get the call at 8:00 in the morning and they say, tree fell on your garage. So I run to the window thinking it's my garage at my house. Going, what fucking tree fell on that? Right? Because I thought it was the neighbor that called because they didn't say their name. I'm like, there's no tree on the garage. She said at the rental place, dude. At our place, right? This is the landlord or the tenant, and I'm like, oh shit, is everybody okay? Yeah, okay, we'll be right over.
That is wild. At least it didn't really get damaged, so
yeah, it didn't get damaged. Knock on wood there, right? So right there, knock on wood. And you know what, and like I said,
and now there's less of a chance of the tree falling again on the house.
Man, there's so many old oak trees around there, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah. But anyway, Olympics, you wanted to say something about the Canadian girls soccer team.
Well, yeah, like how, like, I'm trying to see, like, do we feel like that was a fair punishment? Because I mean, like, a lot of people are arguing online, and I mean, like, honestly, I'm like, it could have been worse.
It could have been kicked right out.
You could have been kicked right out. This could have been a whole Russia situation. You're lucky none of y'all on drugs.
Right. Now, as far as the punishment goes, I hope this is fueling them because man, they've been playing awesome.
No, exactly, right? Like
phenomenal.
I saw that too, and I was like, you know, could you imagine they become the first team that fucking gets through to the next, like gets all 6 points to make it into the knockout stage while being back, like that's unreal, and that would be a crazy
great story.
That would be great. Yeah, the story writes itself. That's gold.
Here's the problem I have with it, but I heard something today. We live in the information world. You don't need a fucking drone to watch tape.
I agree.
You play these teams all the time.
I agree.
Like, why the hell are
the coach
you just watching tape?
Right? I agree. That's why Canada should have been punished in general. Like, it makes sense.
Absolutely.
Like, 100%. I'm not on this whatever. Like, honestly, it could have been worse, and y'all got off a little easy because we're fucking nice. We're not known for it. So this is your like, hey, we're checking you. Like,
right? I thought 4 points would be more apropos.
I think it depends because like all the girls say that they didn't cheat, and yes,
Right.
they didn't cheat willingly, but like you think the coach didn't show them footage that they saw? Come on, like
I don't. They said they saw no footage,
not a
but
chance. Any coach doesn't show their team any kind of
they might
footage of
not
the
show
other
them the
team.
footage. But while you're practicing, you're setting up. You're setting up the scout team, right?
Yeah,
For when you're doing an offensive play to what you just saw at their practice. So they're still seeing the film. It's just the coach is saying, you go here, you go here, you go here. That's
exactly.
how they're set up.
They're cheating not willingly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it is what it is. Like I get it. You didn't do it on purpose. And you didn't do it willingly, but technically you still did it.
Apparently they have to pay for the to get the film of the other teams. And Canada, being the cheap prick fucking soccer organization they are, because we are, for how good we do, that
We
organization
overperform our money.
right, way overperform. That's horse shit, man. You know, in Hong Kong, you get $700,000 if you win a gold medal. You know what you get in Canada? 25.
What?
25
Okay.
grand. That's not even your plane ticket to freaking France, man.
Unless you're
Like-
taking Spirit Airlines.
Right, exactly. It's ridiculous. So stupid. But we got 2 golds today.
Yes, I saw in the judo.
Judo, first time ever.
And then the was it freestyle swim? 400?
400. Oh my God. The summer of summer.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
my God. She is incredible. She could have made a cup of tea halfway through that race, sat down,
Well,
had some biscuits, and still won.
Well, she's got a couple of previous medals too, right?
Right.
Like,
No, not
yeah,
from
so
the Olympics. This is her first Olympics.
this is her first Olympics, but
Yeah,
she's got
she's
like
got-
a
I
couple
think
of
she's
world
got-
championships
I think she's got Commonwealth Games or Pan Am Games and Worlds.
and worlds, yeah.
And Worlds.
So like she was on her way. So like
Yeah.
you know, good for her.
Man, what a fucking swimmer she is. Just incredible. And Maggie McNeil finished 4th in a race. She had the 8th qualifying time and she shouldn't even have been in the race. And she was way behind and almost got medaled. Almost.
Hey,
medaled.
it's a good time to swim your best race when it matters.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So I love the pool. Now, this is going to go out to CBC and TSN and Sportsnet. What the hell? What the hell? You have 3 networks, and last night on their replay, they all had the same damn thing
At the same time?
at the same time. You can go to CBC Gem, and I did this already with a couple of the sports. Just because Canadians aren't in the sport doesn't mean Canadians don't like the sport. All right. It just means we haven't qualified yet. And the only way to build these sports is to promote the
Show them.
sports, right? Canada is a hunting nation, like America, like Mexico, like Germany, like all these places. We do archery. I did archery as a kid. It's fun. I watched the women's team finals, dude. 70 meters, 210 feet, right?
Yeah.
Right in front of the big palace right on the palace. It looks like it's right on the grounds. They have a big theater, like all the stands, and then they're shooting towards the palace.
That's actually kind of sick.
So beach volleyball's right under the Eiffel Tower.
That's so dope.
And I can guarantee you when women's beach volleyball is being shown on TV, that Pornhub takes a hit. Just saying.
Or people just upload it there and they get even more viewers.
I mean, like, seriously? Like, wow.
As long as they title it "Girls Getting Rough in Sand," they'll be fine.
Fine. Massive, massive viewership.
Dude,
Like,
okay, so I've been on the orange site, like
Yeah.
you know.
Is it orange?
And- Is it? But like you go on there, you can find like just people will upload their gaming videos there, and they'll call it some dumb title, so it just
It tends
gets
to get
clicks.
views.
Yeah, absolutely. They'd be like, girl gets slammed, and it's like my highlights from WWE 2K4 or some shit.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Is their logo or orange and black?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm not saying
no.
I've never been on Pornhub. Obviously, I've been on Pornhub. I just haven't. I don't know. Like seriously,
I don't pay attention to
gotta
the
see
logo.
what the chatter. Gotta see what the chatter is about. You know. Wow, that went dark quick. No, I'm just saying that the Canadian Olympic girls.
It's a very popular Summer Olympics.
That should be the
sport.
poster. That should be the poster child for health. I'm sorry.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it's just perfection. Absolute perfection. And the nice thing is I don't feel like a perv because I find that gymnastics is creepy. Awesome
Gymnastics is
athletic
very
school.
creepy.
Yeah, because they look like they're prepubescent little girls. It's gross. Right? It's gross. But
a little rough.
the girl on beach volleyball, she's 29 and she looks like she's fucking 19 years old. Like, wow. Like, and we're good. And we're good. We're ranked fourth in the world. So.
I was about to say, like, honestly,
Right.
like, it's one of the most watched sports, obviously, when it comes to the Olympic viewership.
Beach volleyball or gymnastics?
I'm surprised. I was watching the Canada rowing the other day, as it came on, and I think we came in fourth in one of the heats or third in one of the heats against.
We're going to the dressage. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did we make it after the battle out one or whatever?
No, that's coming up on Thursday or Tuesday.
Okay.
What's today?
Coming
up tomorrow.
Today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Anyway, let me get back to Gem, okay? CBC Gem, you can watch any event. No commercials, any event. I watched the archery, sensational. I watched the skateboarding because all they showed was the final trick run. They didn't even show the street run.
Oh,
I love the skateboarding, man.
The skateboarding is one of the coolest events that they added.
They showed 20 seconds of surfing. Our girl made it to the second round. Like, we got breaking coming up. Canada's supposed to have a shot at that. Breakdancing.
Yeah.
Right? That's dope. Once again, though, a judge sport, and I can't really stand judge sports. I like when you win. Our rugby girls beat France today.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, phenomenal. Great game, too. Great game. So, like, there's a lot of great sports out there that we're missing. Air rifles, like rifle shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I got a question. Hey, America, what the fuck? Shouldn't you dominate shit with guns? Shit that kills people? Shouldn't you be the dominant force?
Unless it's on skis.
Right? Oh, no, America never had medals in that shit. They don't. They used to in the skeet shooting and stuff. Like there'd be a couple of Americans that would do good, but they get dominated with Italians and Mexicans.
I think the trick to America shooting is that if it ever came to an America versus Canadian shootout, they're probably betting that they have way more guns and way more bullets coming in your direction that eventually one will hit.
Yeah. Yeah. And the targets aren't wearing backpacks and hiding under desks.
That's right.
Oh, school shooting. Snap. You suck, America. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. No, I'm just
kidding. A lot of more Olympic stuff to come because we're only a couple. Thank you.
Like the hat. See your boy signed.
Yeah, he'll be the highest paid quarterback for about like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's the standard, right? The next guy always gets the next amount of money. So
like everybody's like, "Oh, that's so much money. He's done nothing," and I'm like, "He had a pretty good first fucking year." Just saying.
Yeah.
And not only did he have a first, he won a playoff game. He didn't.
Right, and it's their fault that they've sat him for 4 years. Put up with fucking crybaby there.
Well, they're just following their fucking plan like they always do.
I so hope the Jets go one and fucking.
You got to keep the quarterback a little too long, and then the new guy comes in.
I hope the Jets go win one game this year. That's it.
That's it.
I do. I hope it's done. It just.
I don't even know if this is possible. Probably not. But I'd love to beat them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that
That'd
could
be
happen.
funny. That could
That,
happen.
that could happen. Yeah. You're
That'd be
NFC,
fun.
Jets are AFC.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No, because then that would mean the Jets beat Buffalo. So not fun at all. They're in my
What if the
division.
Jets don't go through Buffalo?
Um,
I mean, they probably have to, considering who's
you,
left.
Being a Bills fan my entire life, I've never hated the Jets. I really haven't, because other than one year with Broadway Joe there, the Jets have been
Elway.
a disaster too, right? So
Pain together.
Right, exactly. Why I like Cleveland, it's why I like Detroit, it's why I like Cincinnati. We suck. Right. We've all sucked for so long.
And congratulations, Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, got one.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens. But anyway, back to the Olympics. We got some big stuff coming up. We got the soccer game against Colombia. We got more swimming coming up with we got some shots coming up here to medal again. Rowing we're usually pretty good at. What else is coming up? Men's basketball. We beat Greece.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. It isn't what's his name playing this year for Greece?
Yeah, Greek Freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
The guy I want in Toronto every day of the week.
Well, didn't Masai bring him over technically?
Tried to. Yeah, he intimately knows Masai.
Yeah, they're like friends. Yeah.
Kupo? Never mind. Sorry, dude. I love you. I absolutely love you.
Great player. Great, fantastic player. Yeah. So no, that's a huge win. Now that like Canada's got like a few players in the NBA, it's we're starting to like kind of come up there, you know.
We have the second most NBA players on our roster next to the United States.
Oh, what an accomplishment. The North American sport has more North American players in it. I'm shocked. What? Just because we started going to Europe and found out that they're better. We just happen to have more still. Like that's all it is.
There's a lot of great European players, dude.
You're damn right. But like over the years, we kind of had a bit of a stigma.
All those guys.
It was shown in every other sport.
Hey, the Americans could get
shocked.
Upset. The Americans could get upset.
Of course they could.
That could happen.
It's a bunch of superstars.
I could win the lottery too. I could win the lottery too, because I do buy a ticket. So
hey, they lost a game so far.
They lost two in the. Well, we beat them in the Worlds. Germany won the Worlds with Schroeder last year.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Schroeder there, he was the MVP, and we beat them. And man, we got Barrett. We got what's his name? Oh God, I can never get his name right. It's a 3-word name.
RJ Barrett.
No. Canadians top.
Judge Joe Brown.
Okay, here we go. Canadian basketball team. Okay, where is it? What's his name? His name is. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we won. Got it. We won. Who's the best player on the Canadian basketball team? Okay, we got Kelly and Yonik.
Gilgeous Alexander.
That's it. That is it. Dwight Powell. Dort's. Oh, we got Dylan Brooks, the bad boy of basketball. Awesome.
I'm saying, we actually now that we've built up an NBA roster,
all-stars from the NBA.
Now imagine if we had our superstar like Steve Nash on that team with the players we have now.
Right?
Exactly, right?
Oh, we got Murray.
Start of something though, right?
We got Murray from Denver.
Yeah.
He's our point guard, right?
Yeah, we've got a pretty solid roster now.
Shea, whatever, right? Shea, yeah. That one you said.
I don't know everybody's name.
It's hard to pronounce, but yeah, he's phenomenal. Our team's looking really good. The girls got pummeled today.
The
Basketball or
girls
yesterday.
basketball.
Got pummeled.
That's
75
not.
to 50.
I don't think that's surprising. Who's it against?
I think it was France, dude. Not America. That makes zero sense to me. Our girls team's supposed to be pretty damn good.
Well, hopefully,
We'll see.
this might. I like running into that problem where you see Team Canada hockey have all the time where they're like, we just get every superstar, and then they all fucking have a solo brain and they just fuck it all up somehow.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Too many heads.
Too many ISO. Too much
Yeah.
ISO. Yep, absolutely.
Too much in their own head.
But here's the ones I want to see that I haven't seen yet. I want to see breaking, obviously, breakdancing.
Yeah.
I think there's still more skateboarding.
I feel like you have to watch some of this online.
Definitely. They used to show that CBC was in.
They probably showed it the first year that it was in because I think breaking and skateboarding are like this is their like
breaking's
second
first year. Breaking's
first year.
First year. Yeah.
Oh, you might. Okay, that might be on TV now then.
Yeah, hopefully because we're supposed
just
to be
because it's brand new because they did that last time with skateboarding.
Yeah, this is supposed to be. We're supposed to be. I get when we're not in it. I get it, but can you at least give us? Can you at least give us the highlights? A 5-minute package highlights of the heats to the semifinals to the finals. Just show me some stuff, right? Because that archery was incredible. It was incredible. Great theater. Like South Korea has won it like 10 Olympics in a row, right?
Damn, that's a story, dude.
Right? Team girls.
That is incredible.
Ridiculous streak, right? China was upsetting them.
Oh.
They took the Koreans took a 2 set lead, right? China stormed back and they had to go to a 5th and final set. And China was ahead and they needed a 10 on the last shot. And they got a 10.
So Korea held on to their streak after all that?
Yeah.
Wow.
For their 10th Olympics in a row.
Dude, that's impressive.
Right?
That is some great. Why is that? That needs to be on like that needs to be on the
celebrated.
Channel,
needs to be celebrated.
Everywhere.
And it's so cool.
Right?
Right? When you see, like, I'm thinking, what are they, 25 yards away? Right? Because they're hitting like 9.
Because you just see them go like this, and then it shows like a camera right on the target, so you can see
that's all you see is the target, right? And your mom goes, "Why are they aiming up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know.
Why are they aiming up?"
Right? And I'm like, "Yeah, why are they aiming up?" And then they show you the far shot, and I'm like, "Holy crap! That's 2 football fields away." And they're hitting 9s. Like the 10 targets this big. The 9's this big. 200 yards away.
These motherfuckers ready to attack orcs for the fucking in the name of Sauron or something.
Sorry, not 200 yards. 200 feet away. Sorry, not 2 football fields. Sorry, not 2 football fields. 210 feet away.
That's still a lot.
22 stories.
That's like like a half a skyscraper.
Yeah, 22 stories.
That's pretty good.
That's a full skyscraper where I'm from, buddy.
That's because we're cheap and we're in Canada.
We don't build as high as America does. Yeah.
Unless you in Toronto, it doesn't matter.
Montreal, Vancouver. Yeah, the 3 biggies, right? Oh, before we go any further, shout out and our thoughts and shit going out to everybody in the Jasper area, one of my favorite towns in all of Canada.
Oh my God. I drove through that whole like area, like, when I was moving across, and it was very beautiful.
It's sensational, man. It's absolutely
it is so unfortunate what's going on right now.
Well, apparently they saved 70% of it. See, I heard it the opposite way when I first heard about it.
You thought it was 70 lost?
I thought they lost 70%. Still, 30% a loss of your city. That's a lot of people being devastated.
Let alone how
lot
many
of
small
businesses.
how many small towns are just completely.
And in the middle of their hot time, I mean hot in a bad way. I mean, like, this is where they make their money,
Yeah.
right? This is when Jasper makes their money.
This is
Because
tourist
it is-
time.
Oh, dude. When you drive through, you can just drive through, right? You can just drive
Yeah.
through Jasper. I always pull in and get the park pass for the day.
Oh yeah.
Whether I stop or not, I get the park pass to pay because you're driving through the park.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a park pass, technically you're not allowed to stop and take pictures and shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to see bighorn sheep, you get mountain goats, you can see a bear, moose, elk, right? And it's
Yeah.
incredible. So I always put my money back into the park when I go through it, and I've been through.
I assume
bunch of
you'd
times.
like stop in that little town right there for
Jasper's
getting gas
gorgeous.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like we stopped in like the little town or whatever. So
yeah.
but that's where I got my fucking ticket.
Ah.
My only speeding ticket.
Nice.
Eh.
All right. So the Blue Jays are cleaning house.
About time.
Cleaning house. Pearson gone. Garcia gone. Jenny Jansen gone. They pulled Tucker out of the game today. He gone. They tried to get Vladdy. I don't think Vladdy's on the block. So
I don't see why they would. You need to build it. You need to build on him, man, the right way.
yeah, he's 24 years old or 25 years old. He's got a lot of baseball left, folks.
I was about to say,
Gold Glover, come play first or third.
just
Hit
chill,
300, knocks the shit out of the ball.
chill on Vlad. Just
Yep.
you need to build around him correctly, and they just can't figure it out.
I think Bo's injury's been hurting him since the beginning of the season, and he tried to gut it out, and now it's cost him, and that's why he sucks this year.
Fucking men.
And well, you know what's got to happen is the media's got to lay the fuck off of Bo Bichette. He's a sensitive soul. He's kind of like Marner, right?
Right.
Leave him the fuck alone. Leave him alone. You're gonna run out. A dude who's got a capability of being one of the best.
Right.
Stop it. Knock it off. Stop pushing these people out of our city because you got something to say. Shut up.
Right.
Right. So, yeah. So the Blue Jays are a mess. They're on right now. They have a little bit of a rain today. Doubleheader. I think we lost like 11-3 or something today already against Baltimore.
It is what it is.
The
This season's
Baltimore-
I'm pretty sure this season's washed.
Oh, it's washed. The Baltimore catcher took a 96-mile-an-hour fastball to the nose today.
Oh shit! Is there a draft lottery in the MLB?
Is there what?
Is there a draft lottery in the MLB?
They already had the lottery. They already had the draft.
Oh, when did the draft happen?
Their draft happens at a weird time, and it's like 48 rounds. So it's stupid.
Oh,
I cannot get into it like hockey and baseball. Sorry, hockey and football, even basketball. You know, the first 10 guys in NFL, in NHL, and in NBA,
are going to probably make the team,
probably going to see them next year, right?
or if not this year.
Yeah, it's going to be the next year, right? So in baseball, you might never hear from the guy again in the top 10. He might be gone, like playing for the Durham Bulls.
Why'd you draft me? There was nobody good, and we needed practice squad.
Right?
Like,
So, like
can
when
you
hear
catch?
Reese McGuire was drafted in the 42nd round of the 2015 42nd round. Who's got any time for that shit?
Were they just fucking firing it off like an auctioneer?
Yeah, I don't know. It can't be 15 minutes between picks either. There's no way.
That's what I'm saying. They got like a fucking
taking 3
auctioneer
weeks.
just fucking naming off the names. They
Yeah,
already put their names in the list, and the auctioneer just reads them off in
What's
some
about
weird manner.
potential first round picks, and just go, okay, you're getting this guy. Wouldn't that be interesting?
5 seconds in between each pick.
Wouldn't that be interesting? You get a consensus ranking, right?
Yeah.
Put all the numbers into the computer. So you have your final ranking and the balls go in. And in the first round, right?
Yeah.
You pull your own ball out of the thing. You turn it and the ball comes out. And you get the player, not the pick.
Right.
Automatically get that player.
That player probably should have gone like 32nd, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm
Yeah,
first."
the squad, baby. Wouldn't that be fun though?
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be so interesting.
That'd be hilarious because if you had a consensus grouping of like number one round picks or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Like there would be more in there than the amount of teams that's left. So the remaining ones would then get dumped into the second bin of the second round picks,
Yeah.
second team, and then even more get dumped into the third round or whatever, all the way to the end. So you end up with just this jarbled mess where you could end up with a franchise player in like the 19th round just by accident.
That'd be so, dude, that'd be so fun.
And in the 19th round with the 31st pick, Austin Matthews.
Right,
Like-
exactly right. How the hell that happened? Yes. Yes. So speaking of which, you
Utah
said you
gets
were
him.
busy.
Yeah.
how's she doing?
She's doing amazing.
I mean, it's hot, right?
Of course. I bought us because you know how I said Temu is like a real thing.
Yeah.
I got us these like neck fan things.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're just like they just blow you cold air on you, and we obviously we
work?
have AC. Oh yeah,
Cool.
everything I've bought off Temu works.
Seriously, because I've got
Everything.
the stuff I got off Temu was pretty good actually.
It's Wish that's fuckered.
Yeah,
It was Wish.
I got the skylight thingy to make it look like Northern Lights.
Yeah.
I got that off there. That worked out pretty dope. A couple other
No,
things I got
Temu's-
too. I kind of like them. So
Temu's
they got weird
pretty-
shit. It's cool. It's like
That's right.
I mean, you might-
Okay, to be fair, I was only like, but it was actually still a lot of fun. It
yeah,
was like I got this thing thinking it was regular size Lego, and I was just like, shit, it's smaller than even in the picture on my phone.
right.
So I got like this 900 like mini Lego set thing that's like an
Really?
Asian town. Yeah, I got it right here behind me. 1 second.
Yeah.
But it's like
Oh my
900
God.
like tiny.
Oh my God, that's like tiny Lego. Tiny Lego. Dude, that's funny how like it looks like your back is right behind you.
And
Then
then I
you take
got
like
tons of
4
space.
steps to get there.
Yeah.
So do you like have like a fisheye lens? Is that what that is? Kind of
It's like a wide angle, so it does
Yeah.
a 90-degree. So it's like
right.
So
It's
it's just
kinda cool.
it kind of makes it so it looks like the room's wider.
Right. I like it. It's cool. So
That's why I
yeah,
said you should consider, like, if you're using the one on your laptop, it might have an option somewhere in your settings to try that.
yeah, that's true.
But that's something you'd have to look into.
Yeah, that's technical shit. And my brain's getting old.
Fair enough.
Oh my God, dude.
So a little bit of Toronto news this week, not a whole
Okay.
lot. Nothing down the main margin, but you
We
saw
lost a
Connor.
goalie, right?
No,
I thought we lost one of our.
we
Goalies
didn't
that
make it.
are-
I don't think we. No, we
The
we
Flyers.
picked. I mean, maybe way down the road, maybe.
Yeah,
But none of our main guys that I'm aware of.
no. I
Um,
didn't recognize the name, so
That's fair. So we signed Connor Dewar to a 1 year.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good worker.
And did you see that we
did.
picked
I know
up
what you're gonna say.
Nylander's
Got
brother?
Nylander's brother.
But only AHL contract, so he does not have a spot where he can play on the roster right now.
Wasn't it a 2-way though?
No,
Oh shit!
it's an AHL contract.
So any other team can come pick him up,
No, he's just an AHL player.
right? But if it's only an AHL contract, you're not really owned by Toronto. You're only owned by the Marlies, and you're always allowed to go up, right? Which means if an NHL team comes in and gives him an actual NHL contract, Toronto would have to match.
I have a feeling he won't do it because
Really?
he doesn't have to say yes because this is just his own AHL contract. There's no
I
NHL
totally understand.
affiliate, right?
He'd have to sign. if asked,
He'd have to
right.
still say yes.
Yeah, of course.
So there's no, I don't really see a worry there considering where Big Bro's at.
He will be in the lineup before the end of the year.
Probably. And I have a feeling it's going to be in Nick Robertson's spot.
Good. Whatever. I
'Cause
like Nick.
I already can tell you right now, we are not cap compliant right now. And
Yeah.
he still hasn't signed.
Right.
We still don't even know if we're getting Yanni Hakanpää.
Yeah, I thought he was injured.
Nobody's released any actual legitimate info on that information.
Okay, well, last thing I heard is
Somebody said his knees
career-ending.
fucked, and then all of a sudden there was no contract signed, and nobody has said a word since that day.
Yeah,
It's
that sounds to
fucking
me like
wild.
it's a career ender.
That's,
He didn't pass the physical, so it doesn't matter.
this is probably going to be a Muzzin situation where they're
Yep.
just like, we're going to hire you, and you're going to be a defensive coordinator.
Or Lekanen or whatever his name was last year.
Yeah.
With the ankles,
So
right?
that's what I'm thinking it's going to be in the end.
Right.
It is what it is. That saves his money's not technically on or was on cap friendly right now, so we don't have his $2 million anymore.
Right.
Regardless, I don't think.
Right. And then we got and I think Robertson's gonna end up in Dallas, dude.
You think so? He's gonna end up with his brother?
End up with his brother. Why not?
Because I
Why
think that
not?
really I don't see why not. I'm trying to make it fit money / player wise with who they have.
Robertson.
Just
take him and give us $2 million off our cap.
fucking right.
People don't understand that.
Also, if you
Sometimes
take
getting rid of
Robertson,
guys-
retain 25% of Marner just for fun.
Yeah. Or send Marner too.
Don't worry about sending him. I like Marner still.
I love Marner.
All right. I think the team could do it with the group. I think I think they need to move some money. And if moving money means moving a Nick Robertson and then you take a little bit off of Marner's contract for us,
Yeah.
you can do that technically.
Yep.
Because you're not trading Marner, you're just trading
Right.
some retention.
Right.
And
So
that's
here's
part
the
of the
thing.
deal, right?
Everybody's worried about because Marner plays a little soft, and he does. And I'm not saying he doesn't. And I'd like to see him gain another 10 at least and dig a little bit more. However, everybody's talking about Berube and oh no, what's Matthews gonna do and what's Marner gonna do with this tough coach? Marner comes from the Hunter clan, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
And fucking
Domi
Matthews
comes
played
from
in
Hunter.
Russia.
Domi comes from Hunter.
And Matthews played in Russia.
Who?
And Matthews played in fucking Russia.
Where did Matthews play in Russia?
He was drafted off the team, the Jokerit team in the Euro League, bro. So he's played against Russian teams.
I thought he was on the American development.
He's also on the men's development league, but he never
Oh.
played any regular junior hockey. He went straight to pro in Euro.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Yeah, dude. He
I didn't
played
know
the
that.
Euro League first. That's why
Oh,
it's just
okay.
like, you think fucking Matthews is going to be scared of a tough coach? He couldn't fucking understand a language and he got yelled at in it.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm just saying, like, Dale
think
Hunter
Matthews-
is there on Dale. Who is it? Is it Dale? Mark? No, it's not Mark. Who's the coach
Who?
in London?
Oh,
Been coach there for 14 years.
yeah. It's
Hunter.
Hunter. Yeah.
They own the team.
Yeah.
You don't think he's a hard ass?
He fucking breathes championships.
Exactly. Damn.
That's the fucking, it's the equivalent of the San Antonio Spurs guy.
So we moved to Saskatchewan. Hopefully, and I'm loving the heat because it's better on my body.
Yeah.
Your joints don't hurt as much. However,
Still rough on the lungs.
oh my god, dude, we're getting all the smoke, right? It looked like nuclear fallout here last week until we got a big windstorm, which got me my white oak. Right?
But cleared the air.
Cleared the air out. It looked like a nuclear holocaust here. It was creepy. Really creepy.
That's rough.
So, but when we came here, it's supposed to be about 40 right now, right? End of July, beginning of August. Usually around here, it's about 32 today, but it's usually hotter, and they don't usually have a lot of rain here. Most
Really?
rain they've seen in 100 years.
This year?
Yeah, this year when we come here.
You brought it in
We
from
brought
a
it. Now
fucking island or some shit?
the farmers' fields are looking just lush,
That's good.
and we got a
So.
shit ton of mosquitoes.
A good fucking crop this year, then.
Yeah,
That's
my
good.
my
'Cause
friend, my car.
that's a good news because I love food.
Yeah, yes. my friend, my car looks like a freaking murder scene.
Ooh,
So many
for
bugs.
fucking days,
Oh
probably.
my god, so gross.
Dude, it took like fucking 5 car washes after the time I drove through there. Like,
Yeah, I'm worried about that too.
it was nasty.
Something's in the
I
area.
was like, I'm not even going in there with the hose. I'm just gonna let the automatic one do it over and over again throughout a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Do a car wash, go back in a week, hopefully get more of
I
it
got
off.
I got a power sprayer. I'm probably gonna do it next week. So when it cools down.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Actually, that's probably a good idea.
Right.
Power sprayer. I'm looking at it right on the hook there. Literally looking at it. So other than that, how things been?
Things are good. You know,
Yeah.
standard shit. Gaming, working, caring for the wife.
Anything new in your gaming world?
Been addicted to this one game. It's kind of like Pokemon, but you can like give them guns and they murder each other. It's awesome.
Pokemon. That's awesome.
It's called Pal World,
right?
And there's also like a Minecraft into it. Like you gotta like harvest stuff and like build shit and like breed them. It's fucked, and you like force them into doing your labor at the base afterwards to collect all this shit. It's great. This game is amazing. So we created a live
world.
So no, it gets even better. Okay, so we created this like live world essentially. So there's an open server people can actually join to be a part of this very specific game.
Right.
Because it's always running. It's a live server that we run.
Okay.
And we have like we're building a city right now to like build into this world. And like we've run an economy where we can help people kind of level up faster. Right. And so we sell shit. We sell like schematics and like weapons and armor to people that are like level 2 that they can't get till they're like level 50.
Right.
So no, it's fucking awesome. This game is very like thorough and really cool. But like, yeah, but you still have to like go around and catch like the monsters that are everywhere, like the Pokemon. So you have to like create the Pokeballs and everything.
Eventually gonna come in and destroy your city.
If what?
That happen?
If somebody got pissed off?
Like if you don't, you have to go destroy these monsters, right?
Yeah. They try and raid me, but I'm such a high level that I typically usually wreck the wild ones.
Right.
Right.
Okay. I'm just
most of the strong ones
wake up one day and just destroy the city you're building.
They try sometimes. They do try sometimes, but typically my guys are a little bit stronger. But because again, like I've made the city here and I've been breeding them, so I've literally been like, you have perfect stats and you have perfect stats, so I'm like making perfect versions of these Pokemon that are just so much stronger and faster. like it goes deep. Like it's crazy.
It's kind of dark, dude.
2 different monsters will make a different type of monster, and like it's cool. It's a lot. No darker than GTA or fucking Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yes, Red Dead Redemption. I remember the original of that one, dude.
Yeah, amazing games.
No.
Oh, Red Dead, like the cowboy gun.
Original.
Like with the gun, like the cowboys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's old school.
Yeah. So
I'm sure it was Red Dead.
Ain't nothing darker than anything you can do in any of those games. You like GTA, obviously.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
Yeah, like
I thought they were studying for science.
That's right. Like there's
You told
nothing
me they
in
were
this
getting their
game.
doctorate.
There's nothing going on in this game that trumps anything that's going on in that game.
Like seriously, the funniest line was in Big Bang when they talk about
You
the
gotta
hookers.
get your money back or
Sheldon
whatever.
looks over and says, "They were hookers? You told me they were studying for their thesis or something.
Car's probably like,
They needed money for college." Oh my God.
fantastic.
That was
So-
what great. That's what was great about Big Bang. They literally introduced us to all the new technology,
Right.
right? iPads, all the games, the Wii, the all of them, everything.
I love the Wii. But yeah, no, like that I've been playing a lot of this game, trying to like build an economy within the game just for
Right.
fun. So yeah,
Government's in
that.
bitches. My shit runs great,
right?
right?
Fuck y'all. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that's going
That's
on in
pretty
the
cool.
gaming world right
And
now.
where can they find that, dude? Where can people find that?
If you on any of the major game consoles, you can find the game. It's just called
Right.
Pal World.
Right.
And if you search up the server Mad Isles,
Right.
right?
Okay,
Or-
that's your world on the server?
It's called
Okay.
the Mad Isles. So it's just
Okay.
Mad Isles.
Right.
And then yeah, you can just find the code up in our Discord. Let's get Mad Incorporated.
Nice.
Find us there. All the information's there in the Pal World server section on there.
Very
You
cool.
can just join up and be in. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
All right, Riders Nation, it's time to mount up.
Everyone, welcome to Riders Nation News. I get that right?
Think so.
Oh man, we had a close one, dude. Close one. It's a good game though. It was a good game. I thought we were gonna trounce them because we just dominated in the first half, and then we just forgot how to play in the second half. Like, didn't hurt. It didn't help that we didn't have. If you notice, I'm wearing number 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Thor. His nickname's Thor. He's our running
I like
back.
that.
Roulette. See? Roulette.
Roulette.
Roulette. So
All
we got
right.
that there. And he's banged up knees, so he didn't play last week. So that was a big loss. Although the kid that stepped in was phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. And then we stopped using him in the second half. So that made no sense. And can we please, for the love of God, cover a fucking kick? Stop giving him 30 freaking yards, man. Every fucking time. Every time. Oh, other than that, we're doing good. We got some big games still coming up. I'd like to thank, who was it that kept us in first place because they beat BC. Argonauts? I think it might have been the Argonauts beat BC. So I like big shout out to them.
Stampeders, Calgary. They won by
Stampeders beat
1
BC?
on Sunday.
There you go. Okay. Shout out to Calgary Stampeders. Thanks, guys. You know, Green Machine's going to keep rolling. We'll be all right. We sucked last year, so 5-2 is pretty good, or 4-2 is pretty good, right?
Well, 5-2.
What?
Yeah, you guys 5-2.
5-2. Yeah.
You
We've
guys,
already had we've already had our
BC
break.
and Ottawa are all sitting at 5-2, just underneath the.
The Alouettes.
Yeah, Montreal, who's 6-1.
Yeah, 6-1. And I'm not saying that. That was a really, really, really entertaining, really fun game to watch. Man, just leave it on the field and I'm happy. Like, seriously. Well, you can tell.
Shout out the Edmonton Elks.
Yeah. What, for
0-7.
80? They lost by 80 to Hamilton or something. It was gross.
Ugh.
It's like it's rock bottom now. It can't get any worse.
44-28 against Hamilton.
Oh, they got 28. Well, they must have got a couple scores in the last little bit then. Because I had to turn that shit off. I actually turned off the Saskatchewan game. Like, I turned it off from my main screen to the upper screen and put it on mute. I cannot. TSN, I cannot watch a game with those fucking horns. Shut up, Montreal. They got these things that they press, and it's like, you know, the things that you the blowhorns.
It's like an air horn, but it's like a manual air horn.
Yeah, but there's 25,000 of these fucking things going off at the same time.
I'm aware.
It's horrible TV. Horrible.
Imagine being there live.
They had the same thing with the cowbells with college team there, Mississippi State.
Ding, 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 ding.
Cowbell, awesome tradition. But they were literally told if it's a TV game, you can't have cowbells because nobody's watching. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Right.
Right? Cheer as loud as you want.
Scream
as loud as you want. But when you have crowd noise is like when you get a lot of it. It's kind of the same. But the horn, man, I don't want to be stuck in Toronto traffic at fucking 4 in the afternoon. Because that's what it sounds like.
Just imagine somebody gets like a Vietnam style flashback to that time they were stuck in traffic and just like all the worst things happened just because they're just flipping the channels, the Montreal games on, and they're just like
fucking bombs are coming in.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, just please don't do that anymore. Just saying. It's super annoying. Right. And you got a great team. It's not like cheer for your team. I don't mind
Hell
that.
Yeah.
And the problem is it's become a tradition. It's hard to break tradition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very hard.
Man. Yeah, no. So you guys, who are you guys playing next here? You guys got you guys have the Elks next.
Please don't fuck this up.
On Saturday.
Please, Saskatchewan, don't fuck this up. Don't. This is not the one to lose. Go out and do what Hamilton did and put them to bed early and dominate.
You've had a couple of losses in a row. Make yourself feel good about yourselves again.
What do you mean we had a couple losses in a row?
Well, didn't you guys lose to
we lost to BC, we beat the Bombers, and then we lost to Montreal. That was that 3-game stint that was going to be hard. I said we had to go 1-3 and beat one of the teams in our division.
Yeah, so that means you started the season 3-0, right?
4-0.
4-0. So that
4-0, lost, won, lost.
Yeah. So now that you're like, okay, now you're starting to lose a couple here.
Yeah.
You know, go out, make yourself feel better.
Yeah,
get back on the groove. Feast on it. Like, and get yourselves force it. Like, just get it done. Get yourselves in the groove so you're going into the next week with a fucking pattern.
And you know what would be great?
Feels like clockwork.
This kid's been awesome as our backup quarterback. Awesome. Thank you very much. But he's a backup for a reason. Harris should be ready.
Oh, 100%. You might as well be playing him.
This would be a good time to get the rust and the cobwebs off against a lesser opponent. Knock on wood. Right? Against a lesser opponent, get those cobwebs out of your, and get back into the groove. This would be a good week for him to come back. Not sure if he's back or not. We did lose one of our linemen, I think, for the year. That really hurt. Really hurt.
Oh, probably.
Losing offensive linemen sucks, dude. It's the most important position. I don't care what anybody says. It's the most important position. It's more important than the quarterback. Quarterback can't throw the ball if you don't have an offensive line. Can't run the ball if you don't have an offensive line. The big boys up front.
You're just going backwards at that point,
That's right. The big boys up front is what makes and breaks a team. Both offense and defense, man. It's what makes and breaks a team.
Literally.
Gotta show love for the big boys.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
You make sure after those games you get them a pizza. I got the best answer because it's the jiggle. I love the jiggle.
It is. It's awesome. So, go Riders.
Go Riders.
Crush the Elks, please, guys. That's been Riders Nation this week. Thanks for watching that. And we're going to go back to the sports corner because we got something big coming up. It's time for Joe's Grade 8 Countdown. I'll put that in. I'll put that in. What do we got
Top
today?
8 all sports greatest single season teams of all time to not win a championship.
So you win all sports.
I went all sports, but I kept it like within your major few.
Did you go off
I'm
books?
gonna say
I went 2 from each sport personally. I went 2 hockey, 2 baseball, 2 football, and 2 basketball.
I have honestly, as far as dramatics go, I have more football than anything, but I have at least 1 from each of the 4 major for the major
cool.
North American. Yeah.
Okay, who's your number 8?
My number 8, the 2013 Denver Broncos.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
and
right,
I have
Peyton's big
stats
year.
here. This was Peyton's big year.
Big year. 50 touchdowns.
Record 606 points scored.
Wow.
Record for passing touchdowns at 55.
Right.
Record for passing yards at 5,477.
Damn,
Only game they scored less than 20 points was in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Lost in the Super Bowl to the Seattle Seahawks.
That's right. That was quicksand moment.
That was quicksand moment, but that was
they just fell right apart.
But I think this was Seattle's redemption year.
No, that was their
first. This was their first one, and then they fudged it. Right?
That was the one in New York, dude. That was the outdoor New York winter game for the Super Bowl. It was awesome.
So for my number 8, the 2013 Denver Broncos.
My number 8 is the 94 Seattle Supersonics, who became the very first NBA team, number 1 seed overall, to lose to a number 8. I believe that was Sean Kemp years. And
that's
definitely
fair.
shorter than that.
That's a good one.
That
was a good one.
Yep.
My number 7 is another football one. The dramatics in football make it so much better because the weeks are shorter.
Yes. You're absolutely right.
St. Louis Rams 2001.
Lost to Denver?
14-2 in the regular season.
Right.
That's a better record than the Denver Broncos, who broke all those thousands of records.
They lost to the Patriots.
Tom Brady's first Super Bowl.
That's right.
Outscored their opponents by 230 points total.
Wow.
By the end of the year.
That was the greatest show on turf.
It was. And their only 2 losses, they lost by a total of only 10 points.
Wow. Wow, that's a good one, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Good one. Dope, man. That was Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, all the big. Yeah, that was the
direct end of their era.
Yeah,
because that's when Tom Brady goes, "Well, I'm here, boys.
Yeah. It's time for me to take over the whole fucking league."
That's right.
Okay. Where do I go here?
Number 7.
Going number 7. So I am going to go number 7. I'm going the 2019 Tampa Bay Lightning losing to the Columbus Blue Jackets. They were 62, 16, and 4.
Yeah.
Right? Second best team in NHL history to lose in the first round. Second best. So we know what my future has in store.
It's funny because I actually have them in the opposite order further up the list.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, it's
all good. All good. I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because they lost in their first round sweep against Columbus. That was wild.
And they were up 3-0 in the game.
They were up 3-0 in the first game. I know. I have it in my stats.
Oh, everybody's like, series over. Series over.
Right.
No.
All right. So it's funny because that you just did number 7. So I'm on number 6.
Okay, but that number's for that Columbus team, that was Torts, right?
That was Torts, yeah, with Panarin, and they still had No, who they have in net? They had Elvis Merzlikins in net, I think, at the time.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't Bobrovsky in that?
No, he had already signed his big contract in fucking Florida.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Bobo.
They've had him for like, I swear that was the
Oh
year
no,
that he left.
2019. Never mind. No, you're right.
I
Florida.
think that was the year after he left.
Right. Okay.
Which kind of sucks for him in general. Like that's unfortunate. But now who's laughing, right?
Right.
All right. So number 6.
Right.
This is hilarious. This is because I have the 2022-2023 Boston Bruins.
Better
Like, they're-
record, dude.
They had a better regular season record, but they lost in 7. They did not have a
Oh, they
3-0
didn't get
series
swept.
lead. They didn't get
Oh.
swept, which is so much more of a depressing
Oh,
way
you're
to
kind of right
lose.
there. You're kind. You know,
But they broke the all-time season record
Right.
for regular season wins. They had their record was 65-12-5, which with 135 points, which is
right. You're
Like,
right though.
incredible.
You're right. They actually put up a fight.
they put up a fight and
All
then
they got
ended
beat
up
was
losing.
by the greatest freaking goaltending performance in both teams.
Right?
Both teams.
Both teams.
Goaltending was
Phenomenal.
that one behind the back. When he that
Right?
one by Bobble. Oh my! It was
Insane.
one of the greatest saves in the history of hockey.
Insane.
Like
So-
insane.
Yeah. So
Okay.
anyways, yeah. So that's my number 6 is actually the Boston Bruins.
Right on. Yeah, they were 65-12-5.
Yeah.
By the way, that's my number 3. We'll get back to that.
Well, yours was my number 4. I get you.
Yeah.
So you're on
We
number
knew that
6.
was going to happen. So that's your number 6. So I got to do my number 6. My
Yep.
number 6 is the 2015-2016 Golden State Warriors, who went 73-9, but could not overcome one King
LeBron.
James LeBron.
That's
the
a
Cavs-
good
that's
one
what the
too.
Cavs won.
That's a
when he
good
brought
one.
it back
Yeah.
to Cleveland. So, but
Yep,
still, Durant in his prime, fucking the Splash Brothers in their prime. They should
Yeah.
have walked that series. They
Yeah,
should have
no,
walked
100%.
that series.
100%.
So,
That's a good one.
that's my number 6.
That one's actually also further up my list. I have some
Nice.
more stats for it.
Nice, cool.
My number 5,
Yep.
1990
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I kept
13-3 regular season, tying
Oh,
the regular
I know.
season thing that Peyton Manning did in the previous fucking interlude there. They
Yeah.
only lose by 1 point
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
wide
final
right.
game.
Yeah, wide right. Yeah.
That's heartbreaking. That's
It's
that's-
also glass breaking, remote breaking, balloon popping.
it's a lot of things.
A lot of things got broken that day.
That's right. But Samsung had a great day.
Yes. Fuck. Oh my god, dude! I don't even think it was flat screens back then. It was
Oh,
the
no.
CRT giant
No,
one.
with the curved screen with a much
Yeah.
thicker glass. Like
Yeah.
these were men that threw these remotes.
Yeah, you need sledgehammers to get through that bitch, man.
That's right.
Seriously. Or
Somehow
shotgun.
the remote made it.
Yeah, that I couldn't put it on my. I couldn't
You
help
couldn't
the
do
Buffalo.
it.
I couldn't
You
do it.
couldn't do
Couldn't do it.
it.
Couldn't do it.
You just saw it and you were like,
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
so sad. God, that team was so good, dude.
that's a right, and that's
So
the way
good.
I see it because like I had to choose one of that team because like
Right.
they went 4 in a
Four,
row.
Right?
Like how?
Such. If you're talking about the
And-
greatest franchise to never win,
It's got to be the 90s.
it's
Buffalo.
got to be the 90 Bills,
Gotta
gotta
be.
right?
You don't make it to the finals 4 times in a row.
4
How
years
the
in a row.
fuck?
In a row.
In a row.
In a row.
Back
So-
to back to back to back. Like,
My number 5
all right.
is going way back.
Ooh.
Way back.
Oh, I have a feeling. I think I know.
42 Yankees. 100,
Oh,
107 wins,
Yeah.
47 losses, did not win the World Series. It is the third greatest season that the Yankees ever had in the regular season. And now you think about the 27 Yankees, the 35 Yankees, the whatever, the 2001 Yankees, right?
This is what I'm hearing here is this might be the first Yankees with black people.
42 might have been. No,
Right?
I think it's after that.
Oh, see, like,
I think this is still like Joe DiMaggio and shit.
damn.
42, right? I don't think blacks were in their league yet.
Damn,
42,
bro.
I don't think so.
That's
Close.
okay.
Getting closer.
I almost couldn't bring myself to do it for teams that were that old, so I didn't
Well,
have
I know, but
anybody.
like, I look at but when you're talking about the storied history of the Yankees, and
It's so much.
so much, and it's the third greatest regular season record they ever had.
And it was still
And
all
they
the way
didn't
back
win.
in.
And they didn't win.
Yeah. And they didn't win.
That's crazy. That's why
There
they're
was
up.
a
That's why
dude,
they're
there
up
was
high.
there was a couple of really old baseball ones that I wanted to throw up there, but
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like,
there's so
that's
many good
not
ones, right?
really that's not my generation.
No,
Like
it's not my generation either, but
the Buffalo team was still kind of like, I was born in 91, so like it
Right.
wasn't part of my
No.
thing, but like, I know more about it because it was closer
right.
than I don't
And-
know nothing about the 40
And you
Yankees
grew
except
up,
for Baby Ruth.
and you grew up hearing my war stories about Buffalo.
100%, right? Like
Right.
I know a little bit more on that one, so I kind of kept
That's
that
why
one.
he chose Green Bay, people. Because he
Champion.
was smart.
Smart.
Because he was smart.
All right,
That's my
so
number
we're going
5, the 42 Yankees. So number 4.
number 4 is where I put my 2018-19 Tampa Bay Lightning, 62-16-4.
Right.
Tied the 70s, the early 70s Montreal for most wins at the time. Had 3-0 game lead in CB, but lost it 4-3 and then lost the series in a sweep, which is wild because it was an 8th seed against the number 1 team in the league.
Right. It was
Right.
wild.
It's
Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's a good choice, dude. I totally forgot about the playoffs
The
scenario.
way that it,
regular
the way that the
season.
story played out, I was like,
Right.
oh, which one's more heartbreaking?
Right.
Like Boston broke the record, but like at the end, like they played against a team that just played a little tougher at the
Yeah.
time, and like
And
it was
through
just
the whole
it was
year,
so
everybody-
close.
Yeah, and through the year, everybody thought that it was Tampa Bay's, right?
Yeah,
Everybody thought it was Tampa Bay's, and then they fell off. At the beginning of the year, nobody thought Boston was going to be anything this year.
no,
They thought they
and then
might
they just
struggle to make the playoffs.
and then they were like, nah,
No,
hold my
watch
beer,
this.
bro.
Watch this. No Bergeron. Marchand's out for half the fucking year. This guy's out for half the year. This guy's out for half the year. Yeah, we'll still win 65 games.
It's all good.
Like, are you kidding me?
Like so good,
So good.
so good.
Hate that franchise. God, I hate that franchise.
So you're
I
on
grew
number
up-
4.
you know what though? I grew up. I like Bobby Orr. I mean, come on,
Love Bobby Orr.
love Bobby Orr. Anyway, my number 4 is the 94. Any guess?
No, not on my list.
Montreal Expos, who got screwed over by a stupid strike. Sorry, calm down. The Toronto, the Canadian baseball teams were going to win 91, 92, 92, 93, and 94.
93.
They were going to win 3 years in a row. Screw America. Baseball's ours.
And then
And then they said, can't have Montreal win. We better go on strike. Dude, they were so good. Alou, not Carter. Alou,
Buddy's dad,
Pat, Larry Walker, fucking
Guerrero.
Guerrero, the El Presidente El Perfecto, Dennis Martinez,
See, I knew somebody on that
Tim
team.
Raines. Right? The team was just amazing, man. Just amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out to the defunct Montreal Expos. You got hosed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Number
I had to get them in.
3. Oh, yeah. Number 3. Your 2001 Seattle Mariners.
Ken Griffey Jr.?
Record 116-46.
Holy
The
shit.
1906 Cubs for the most wins.
How I
Lost
missed
to the
that?
New York Yankees in the World Series because the Yankees are the Yankees.
Right. How did I miss that?
Because
How did I
they're
miss the Mariners?
Seattle. Because
Yeah,
it's
but
Seattle. That's such a weird, like the Mariners are
that's
big.
Ken
And this
Griffey
is
Jr., right?
this is probably the season that made them huge. You know
Right.
what I mean? But like at 2001, who thinks of Seattle?
Yeah. Well, Ken Griffey Jr. kind of made you think of Seattle because he was just, my
So
God.
good.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
the greatest swing in baseball. Greatest swing in baseball history. And it's not even close. Just
So yeah,
so
they tied the
effortless.
1906 Cubs for the most wins in a regular season.
Wow. And you know what? The closest guy I know for a swing would be the left-hander would be John Olerud. As far as how effortless and smooth
And how
and
powerful
beautiful.
it looked.
It just looked so pretty, right? It was just Ken Griffey Jr. Shout out, salute to you, dude. You were a fucking beast, man.
Loved your cameo in The Simpsons when you took out the satellite. That was fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Sick.
Showed us that everybody was spying on us. It was awesome.
You notice I haven't done football yet, right?
Because we're coming into it. I know it.
My number 3 is the Bruins. I get why you would pit Tampa Bay over them because they lost in a sweep. That makes sense. I wasn't thinking of that. I forgot. I just looked at the regular seasons. They won more than Tampa.
They did.
Tampa didn't face Bobrovsky. Boston faced possibly some of the greatest goaltending we've ever seen in the Stanley Cup.
Tampa had the greatest goaltender for the last few years on their team, and they got beat by Merzlikins.
Yeah,
or some other random guy that I don't remember.
It wasn't fucking wasn't the guy that Toronto had there for a while. Started with an M. He's in Chicago now, right? Because he's bounced around everywhere. Played for Carolina.
No, it wasn't Mrazek.
Mrazek?
No, Peter Mrazek played for
Oh, it wasn't the kid that died in the fireworks accident, was it?
No. What? Kid who died in a fireworks accident?
Yeah, the Columbus Blue Jackets. He was their hot new goaltender. And then in the offseason, he died in the 4th of July. He died and took a firework right in the chest.
Oh, no, it was the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the other goalie.
So I think you're right. I think it might have been Merlinkins.
Yeah.
Merlinkins or whatever his name is.
Wild.
Okay, who's your number 2?
Oh, man. All right. Now is here where I put my Golden State Warriors.
Okay. Same year?
Yeah, 2015-16, 73-9 regular season, record. That was the regular season record for wins.
Yeah. They beat the Bulls.
They were on a chance to repeat because they had won the year prior as well.
Yep.
They had a 3-1 season series lead in the finals.
They sure
did.
And
then Cleveland, and that was the first year that their only year that Cleveland has won.
And then
so I was like,
Psycho kicked the guy in the balls and got tossed for a game. It changed the whole series.
Good times.
What's his name? He's still crazy.
The guy with I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
I fucking love him. I want him on Toronto.
Is it Draymond? Is it Draymond?
Draymond Green. Crazy.
Wow.
Hothead.
Number 2.
What about
right?
Give him to me.
Number 2.
I love some Draymond Green. My number 2 is the 98 Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh.
15-1. Dominated. Everybody wrote him in. They're winning the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
Gary Anderson did not miss a kick the entire year. They're kicking from the 24-yard line. No time left to win the game. Shanked it. Shanked it.
Heartbreak.
NFC Championship game in Minnesota. Shanked it.
Now
50
that's
to 1,
that's
dude.
rough. That's a fantastic record.
15 and 1.
I
Drum roll, please. Go ahead.
Your 2007 New England Patriots.
You know, I was cheering for him, right? As a Bills fan, you know that?
Yeah, well, it's
I
because
was
of
actually
that.
cheering for him.
It's because of that record, man. Like that
Randy
is.
Moss. Randy Moss.
I love Randy.
Never
Moss.
ring. Love me some Randy. You've been mossed. Love Randy Moss. Straight cash, homie.
Right.
Fucking love Randy Moss.
Obviously,
one of the greatest of all time.
Perfect regular season. Was the second time only ever that's ever been done.
Yeah, and you know what I want? You know what I never want to hear again in my life? That the Dolphins are popping their fucking champagne because somebody lost. I am so fucking sick of the 72 Dolphins.
Right.
Sick of it. Okay? It's 72. You guys had to have other jobs.
Literally.
To play football.
So,
right?
like,
Give me a break.
the only more things to make this heartbreaking here is like, so they were the only second team to have that done. They lost in the Super Bowl to the New York Giants of all teams. The New York Giants was a wild card spot that year
sure
too,
were.
by the way. So they
went into Green Bay,
their
beat
way
Green
in.
Bay.
They
went into
came
Green Bay,
through.
beat Green Bay.
Yeah, right. They did.
Yep. Yep.
Eli, and we got to talk about it because like that guy is Tom Brady's kryptonite. He is a perfect Super Bowl record. When he makes it into the playoffs, he does nothing but
he wins the Super
fucking
Bowl.
win. He wins Super Bowls. That's what he does. He's just like, if you guys can get me there, I got you.
I got you in the playoffs.
I got you in the playoffs. You gotta get me there.
Get me there. Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, maybe Tom Brady has nightmares over that. That was his best statistic year, right? Tom's? Wasn't that his greatest statistic year? With Randy Moss?
No.
Really? I thought that was statistically his best year.
His statistically best year, I think, was actually his next year. Let me double check here.
I thought he threw like for 51 touchdowns and 4,000 yards.
Best year.
I thought that was his best year.
Nope. 2011.
So 4 years after that.
Yeah.
That must have been
To be fair, though, if you cut his career in half, he's the best quarterback of all time in this set of 10 years and again in this set of 10 years.
He's had 3 Hall of Fame careers in one career.
It's fucking dumb. He's got 3 Hall of Fame careers in this year, right?
Career.
But if you just split it in half, he's the greatest quarterback of all time twice.
Right. I know.
That is the Wayne Gretzky level that you
that is absolutely Wayne Gretzky level.
So like Jordan can do.
Jordan, right? But you can make an argument for Wilt. You can make an argument for LeBron. I'm not making the argument, but
you could make an argument for Kobe.
Yeah.
He's got rings, boy.
No.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No. I love Kobe, but without Shaq, he wasn't that great. Sorry.
He got his ring after, and Shaq had to go to a different super team where Kobe just stayed where he was and did it himself. Because Kobe went and Kobe. Pardon?
What did Kobe say?
Oh, he's not saying. Hey, if Kobe had, if Shaq had Kobe's brain, they would have had so many more.
Dude, if Shaq stays in LA,
if Kobe had Shaq's size,
yeah,
same thing. Fuck, that'd be the greatest player of all time.
To watch Kobe's. To me, Kobe Kobe to watch is phenomenal. It's like watching the big mouth there on Dallas. That is when he just plays basketball. He's fucking phenomenal.
Luka.
What?
Is it Luka?
Not Luka. No, the one they brought in that was all mouthpiece and wouldn't get his vaccines and all that shit.
Oh shit! I don't remember.
The hell's his name?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
When he plays freaking basketball, man, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie. I can watch that guy when he's just playing basketball all day and all night. He is
Right.
just beautiful to watch. Beautiful. That's Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's fucking ballet on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Same with Michael
He's-
Jordan. Awesome. But I'm
Right.
just saying, there are arguments to be made.
For a
There's not-
lot of players.
There is not an argument in hockey. There's no argument.
It's Wayne Gretzky.
Right. Wayne Gretzky. Now, is Ovechkin the greatest goal scorer of all time? He might end up being.
He might end up
He
being.
might. But now he's
But
got
that's
2,000
one
assists
aspect
again.
of that's right. That's one
Like,
aspect of the
2,000.
18 aspects that
And you
Gretzky's
need, now,
got.
and you also need 5 Lady Bings, a couple Mastersons, you know
a
what I
few
mean?
more Stanley Cups.
A lot more Stanley Cups, right? So, no, it's not even close. It's not even like.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
only
don't
won
care
the
what
scoring
any-
title 8 times in a row?
Yeah, like,
What the
Forget
fuck,
it.
bro?
right?
You're done.
Lemieux was the only shot. Lemieux was the only shot to dethrone him and cancer and,
and
back
couldn't
injury.
do it. Couldn't do it.
And that was just physical.
That's
That
right.
was just physical. He had
Nothing you
all
can
the
do about
tools,
that. It is what it is.
Played a heavier brand of hockey.
I was about to say.
Had
it was-
all the skills that Wayne had. Probably
bigger.
a better shot. Probably a
And
better
he-
shot than Wayne.
and probably like bigger.
Bigger, way bigger.
like- He could really
Way
power through people,
Yeah.
you know?
So, but he had the vision. He had the creativity. He could score on par.
He had the luck too.
Fucking cancer bullshit.
Until he had the puck luck.
Yeah.
He didn't
So-
have the life luck.
But that was gone after he had his first back surgery and then he got the cancer and that was done. And
Yeah.
like Lemieux legitimately had a claim to the throne. But that shit got washed.
Yeah.
There is nobody in that atmosphere of Wayne Gretzky. And I honestly believe that's what Tom Brady is right now.
I think that exactly.
However, someone's catching him really, really quick.
You think it's Patty Mahomes?
What happens if he keeps going?
I'm hoping. Why not?
I don't want Buffalo to win the Super Bowl.
Hey, Tom Brady didn't win every Super Bowl either.
Just almost all of them.
Just almost all of them. There's shots.
You know, God.
It's just next year or 3 years from now or you know.
If Pat's got 2 more MVPs, it's 3 years down the road.
Yeah.
If Pat's got 2 more MVPs and 2 more Super Bowls, he's got a legitimate shot if he can sustain like Tom did.
If he can do exactly what he
Sustain.
did one more time. Like
The dude
I mean
played
like
20
from,
years.
no.
20.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So like Patty, like how long has Patrick Mahomes been in now?
7?
How many championships does he have?
3?
He's already got 3 rings.
Like 3 rings. And he's been there 4 times, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he lost 1, 2.
They won back to back,
And then they lost to Tampa.
and they lost to Tampa, and they won the one before Tampa. Isn't that right? He's got 3, right?
I want to say he's got 3. He's got 3.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah. He's got 3.
How many Super
So-
Bowl championships does Patrick Mahomes have? Might be 2, dude. No, 3. He got 3. 2020,
3.
2023, 2024.
So so if he wins either next year or the year after that,
Right.
that'll be 4 and 10. Okay,
Right.
you've
That's what
copied the
Pat-
first half. You've copied the first half of Tom Brady's career
Exactly.
perfectly. All right?
Right.
The back end, Tom got 3.
Right.
If you just double your exact thing, you
Yeah. Tom's
You
got
could
7
do-
and 10. Right? Tom's got 7 and 10. 7 Super Bowls and 10 tries.
yeah.
Same as Otto Graham.
Well, I would understand that argument, but if he gets 8 and somebody had just gotten 7 and all of the other teams only have fucking 6,
Yeah.
Tom's got more rings than any of the teams have in their entire
Exactly. Right.
history.
Does he got
It-
no, he's got 7, right? He's got 7 rings. Tom.
Yes,
Right.
and Pittsburgh and the Patriots and
All have 6.
and
Cowboys?
Green Bay
No,
Oh,
Green Bay's got
no.
4.
4, yeah.
Bay's got
And
4.
the Cowboys, yeah. So like all have
No,
6.
it's not the Cowboys. It's San Francisco, isn't it?
Sorry, yeah, San Francisco. Sorry.
Cowboys
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
5.
Yeah. San Francisco and then the Cowboys and the Packers. So Tom's got 7.
Right.
The other 3 have 6, He's got more
Yeah.
rings than any of the other teams have in their entire chest
That's
after
right.
100 fucking years.
Exactly.
Or whatever amount of years it's been.
Right.
That's
I'm not,
wild.
but he's on the pace.
So
He's
if
on-
somebody gets 8, I'm not worried if they went one extra fucking time to do it.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
It depends if you have the LeBron James problem where you go every fucking year and you have a negative record.
Here's the problem. When you're talking greatest of all time, put all your stats up there. Oh, yeah, he's great. He's great. Great, 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 great. Who won when they played against each other? In the biggest games.
In the 2, Tom.
Tom did. Tom won twice in Patriotville and one in thing.
No, he won one and he won one against them as a Patriot and one against them
I'm
as
not saying
Tampa.
head to head. I'm saying,
Oh,
well, Patrick Mahomes was the starting quarterback of Kansas City. He won 2 in fucking New England, and he won 1 in Tampa Bay. Well, Patrick Mahomes was in as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
that's fair.
And 1 was against him. And one was against him in a championship game, was it not? Or
that's what I said. It gets Tampa.
or
I'm pretty sure
conference
Tampa
final or
Bay.
whatever?
Did Tampa Bay beat Kansas City in the Super
Yes.
Bowl?
Yes.
Then yes.
So
Because there's Tampa Bay's only got 2 fucking rings. And
Right.
one of them, and the one that was recent was Tom Brady. I remember the old Tampa Bay fucking Super Bowl because they fucking kicked the shit out of the Raiders.
rings.
First game I've ever watched.
They never changed their play calls. And John Gruden says, that's our playbook. Remember, he was the coach of the Raiders the year fucking before.
Yeah.
And they fucking traded him.
And then
John Gruden was the coach of the Raiders. They traded him to Tampa Bay.
they went to the Super Bowl.
When they got
fought
to the
each
Super
other.
Bowl, John Gruden's going, they're running our playbook. What the hell's going on?
So they just
Right,
wiped
my
the floor
playbook.
with them. He's like, oh,
And
I got
they-
to counter this.
And they just sat back and John Lynch just kept picking him off and picking him off. So ridiculous.
This is the
It
worst
was a bad
Bowl
Super
ever.
Bowl. It was a
That
bad,
was a bad Super Bowl.
bad Super Bowl.
Right? But
Oh.
that was the last time Tampa won. That was years ago.
Years ago.
Right? That
Years
Warren
ago.
Sapp was still in the league.
Warren Sapp. Yeah. Yeah. It was Mike Allstott, Warren Sapp,
Legendary
Fort Dunn,
giant man on Oakland.
Brooks, fucking Barber, not Tiki Barber, the other Rondé Barber,
Right.
John Lynch, Keyshawn Johnson.
It's crazy.
Who the hell was their quarterback?
Oh, fuck.
Brad
just remember-
Johnson. Brad Johnson was their quarterback going against Chris Cannon.
That's ridiculously old.
Rob Johnson was their backup, the old Buffalo Bills quarterback that they kicked Flutie out for. Wow, man, that's some fucking history right there. That was awesome.
Right?
Times. Good fucking times, man. That was
So,
awesome.
yeah, so essentially Mahomes will have to win one more this year, in the next 2.
Next 2
He has to
years,
win
yeah,
one more in the
first 10
next
years.
2,
Yeah.
right?
And he's got his 4-10.
And then he's got his 4-10, and then he's
Yeah.
got to do it, and then he has to do it again.
Dude,
In
has
the
he only
next
been in
10.
6 years? Wait a minute. He might only be in 6 years, dude. How long's Patrick Mahomes been playing for the Chiefs?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Dude, he's got 3 more years till he's 10 years in.
So he's got to
He
win
was-
one more. in the
He was
next 3.
drafted in 2017. He's only been playing.
Fuck, the kid's still in high school.
Oh my God, dude. He might do it. I thought
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a
10 fucking
4-year
years.
buffer. Get one in the next 4 years, and you'll still be all right.
You're still on track. Holy shit, dude. Wow.
Yeah. So one in the next 3, and he's good, and he'll be on par. If he can get 2 in the
Wow.
next 3, if he can get 2 in the next
Oh
3,
my God.
you got a
Tom's
real
coming out of
shot.
retirement. He gets 2 in the next 3. Tom's coming out of retirement.
Hey, Bill, we got to hook back up again.
Yeah, let's go to the Cowboys. Let's go to the Cowboys.
Time to make a franchise out of this team.
Yeah.
Hey,
do.
you guys been out of the first round since the 90s? I
Yeah.
got you.
I got you, Jack. Right?
Me
Jerry
and Bill.
Cole's
Oh,
like, man, I want
Who
one
you
more before
calling?
I die. One more before I die. Why not?
But you have to sign me, Bill, and Rob.
Yeah. Oh, I think
One year.
Gronky's done. I think he likes the TV, not getting hurt. I think he likes it.
Rocky, how much more bigger the TV would be if you were in Dallas?
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
It's their
You think
motto.
Gronk still got it after being on way for almost 2.5 years now?
It fucking re-signed again
still
for
Gronk.
Tom the 1 year. Why not?
I really wish he would have signed for Buffalo.
Yo, Gronk, you want to
He's a
go
Buffalo
win
kid,
one?
eh? He's
Yeah,
a Buffalo kid.
his whole family is fucking
I know.
athletic as shit. Have you seen them?
Yeah, and they're Buffalo guys. They're Buffalo. They
Yeah.
were Buffalo fans.
Don't they all do different sports too?
What's that?
Don't they all
Lacrosse,
do different
I think.
sports?
I think they did lacrosse.
The other two?
Yeah, I think one of them's lacrosse, and we had the other brother on our team. We did have a Gronkowski who was a fullback. He played for us 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah, he's a
kinda
good
neat.
special teamer, actually.
That's
So,
not bad. There you go.
yeah, that was a great grade 8, by the way.
Yeah.
We
I
only
told you,
had
I worked hard on my list. Like I
we had
went
3 the
ham on it.
same. We had 3 the same.
Literally, and we
Hey,
obviously.
dude, I took us back
I
to
think
the
we all
42
knew
games.
who the number one was going to be. I feel like we alluded to
we-
it the episode before.
I think we spoiled that last time we did a show.
Yeah, the previous episode we were like,
Yeah,
well,
we
I
kinda
mean,
know what
I
number
think
one is.
everybody knows who number one was going
Come
to
on.
be. Consensus, right? Like the consensus was obviously.
Yeah,
So
that's a simple one.
the number one was easy. It was.
I'm
the
shocked
ones
I missed
after.
Seattle. I'm shocked I missed Seattle. I get why you would put the that Tampa Bay was a worse loss than the Boston loss. I get that.
Only a couple more though, because it was 6 and
Yeah.
4. Like they were like right
And
there.
we both were Golden State around the same area.
I was
and-
Golden State number 2. I think you were
Yeah.
number 4.
Yeah, and then I broke out the 42 Yankees and the 94 Expos. You broke out the 90 Bills, bro. And
I
the
did.
Seattle Seahawks. I mean Seattle
The
Mariners.
Mariners.
I totally forgot about
I
that.
also had the greatest show on turf and Manning's
Yes.
best year.
Yeah, and I had the fucking what were they called?
I almost was like, fuck, man.
Seattle
Manning had that.
Supersonics. I brought back the Seattle Supersonics with Sean Kemp.
I almost thought about that one. I was like,
Yeah.
mm.
Do people even know who they are?
I almost went with Denver Broncos the year that
Oh, yeah,
Peyton
you went to
Manning had
Peyton Manning.
no, not the Denver Broncos. Sorry, the Colts when Peyton Manning had the perfect passer rating year.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
never missed a pass.
Is that where they lost this the Saints in the playoffs? Or did they
Yeah,
lose?
it was
prior
real
to-
early. No, it was
Right.
real early. It was really
Oh, so they
dumb.
must have lost to the Patriots.
That's why I was like, that's why I didn't end up going with that one because I was like, at least the
Yeah.
Broncos, like they went to the Super Bowl that
Yeah.
year. So I was like, that's far more like he still broke all these records and did a cool thing, and they went to the Super Bowl versus he did the really cool record breaking thing, but then didn't go anywhere. But like hockey is far more heartbreaking when they lose right at the beginning, like in the Tampa Bay fashion. Where in
Yeah.
football, if they lose at the beginning, it's kind of like blah because it's a one
Yeah.
and done, right?
One and done. That's true.
Once you're in a 7-game series, you get into the middle round and you're like, oh, they lost in the second round, whatever. Then you either have to lose right at the beginning for it to be heartbreaking or in the finals.
So I'm gonna get a little political here. Did you see the right wing in the States losing their shit over the fucking French opening with the drag queens and their portrayal of the Last Supper? Even though it wasn't even anything to do with the Last Supper, it had something to do with some Greek festival or something.
I didn't even.
Oh
I
my
never
God.
paid attention.
The history of Greek, they might have some drag queens and some gay shit in it. Really? The history of the Greeks? Really?
You know what Greek means in the bed?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? And when I grew up, there were Greek jokes all the time about gay stuff. All the time
Right,
when I was growing
right.
up. So they're losing their shit over this. I'm thinking, you motherfuckers put up Trump in the middle of replace Jesus with Trump in a Last Supper painting. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Fuck up. All religions need to be mocked. Every one of them.
That's
Every
right.
religion needs to be mocked. Every fucking political party needs to be mocked. It's what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
If you are compliant and listen to bullshit, you will just spew bullshit. Stop it. Anyway, whatever.
Imagine
fine.
living the good life and coming back reincarnated. Yeah, fuck
Start
Buddhism.
taking responsibility for the shit you do in your own life and stop blaming people. Fuck. You fucked up. It wasn't God. God don't give a shit about you. Got other things on his plate.
I can even make fun of Buddhism.
There you go.
Imagine you reincarnate after doing good in your entire fucking life and you come back as a dung beetle.
Right. That's okay. At least you're purposeful.
Yeah,
I'd rather come back as a dung beetle than a Republican. Oh, snap.
But then you're still stuck dealing with other people's shit.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Eh,
And you got to go collect it.
You just gotta go pick it up.
They always know where north is, though.
That's right.
They always know where north is. All right. I got to wrap it up because I got to drive. I got to drive people to work and shit. So,
All
right.
good.
Thank you very much. That was awesome, guys. Thanks for watching Sports Corner. That one was a banger. I had fun tonight. All right.
If you come up with another good sports list, let me know and then we'll hash
Yeah,
it out.
I'll text you. I'll text you.
Perfect.
I just got a lot of shit going on right now, too. So, all right. Catch you later, guys. Thanks, dude. Now, how do we do this? Right here, and we stop recording.